Torn by hands, I learned to trust. In silent tomb, I lost my name. Yet from the dark, I rose in flame.
Hello, Gemini. Hello, how are you, honey? Let's do a card pull. Let's see what's going on in your current energy, okay? But first, let's see who you might possibly be dealing with. Yes. I hope you're doing well. Well, first off, we have Neptune. There might be some illusions. Is that you, Gemini? I think also there are lessons being learned right now. Ooh, okay. Well, you may be dealing with a Virgo. You may be dealing with a Pisces, okay? If you're dealing with a Pisces, then the Pisces is feeling emotional, but is emotionally imbalanced is what I'm getting here. Yeah. Or it could be this Virgo feeling that way, or you're feeling that way. Okay? Someone here is feeling emotionally imbalanced. Okay. Oh, ancestors. Are you dealing with your ancestors possibly, Gemini? This can be family, you know. Your ancestors are your family, but what I meant to say is this could be close family. Ooh, this is kind of a little chilling though. They hiss a quivering so deep, only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking up the spine. So, did your family make some vows in silence that you possibly weren't aware of, maybe? Even? Oh. This is actually about love. Oh, is someone here afraid to commit? Maybe. I feel like someone here is, Gemini. Well, okay. Let's see what's going on here. So, did you maybe tell somebody that? Did you tell someone that? Oh, maybe you didn't tell someone that. Maybe you let something just kind of die out and didn't send a message to someone because you're afraid to commit. Like you, yeah. I feel like you don't want to be judged. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. So this is someone that you had a shared journey with. Honor your transformation while being open to others on the path. Together we can make magic. But you're afraid. You're afraid to commit though, Gemini. Alright, but we need to find out why you are afraid to commit though. Yeah, judgment. It looks like, well, you are having an awakening. You've just been decisive, it looks like. You've been decisive if you're going to commit or not. If you're going to send the message that, you know, to someone, probably the person that you're afraid to commit to, and just let it just die. Because I think you feel like it's just ended anyway. I think you feel like it's just already come to a death, and it's almost like you just have left this person alone for too long or something. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, you don't want to be judged here. But, you know, you reap what you sow, and we're being reminded with that, with the judgment card here. So, I mean, if you never did anything to save this because you were afraid to commit, then, well, yeah, you know, I mean, so now it's like you've given up a shared journey, like a relationship that where, you know, you could have made magic together with this Queen of Pentacles. So you may be a male, and you may be an official person, meaning like you may have some standing in society in some area, okay? This Queen of Pentacles, you know, she's responsible, she's creative, she has been building her own wealth. She has common sense, she's actually nurturing. She's a person that is concerned with the welfare of others. Yeah, she's a lot of things. The Queen of Pentacles is a lot of wonderful things. She's also a businesswoman. She's a single businesswoman, and she's also a mother. Yeah, and she's quite capable. She is actually, she's conformed to a spiritual life. And we see that here because the Hierophant came out. So she has her own beliefs. She has knowledge in the esoteric here, okay. Yeah. Are you the King of Pentacles? Gemini, I think you're the King of Pentacles. I think I'm talking to a male right here. So have you, so you're a mature male, you're grounded, you have your own successes. You don't like to take risk, and that may be why you're afraid to commit. You know, maybe you're afraid to take that step, that risk. Yeah, you're in a higher status, I see here. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Why be afraid, though? Why be afraid? Yeah. think you want a message to be sent. Yeah. You're being told to stay optimistic about your love life, Gemini. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? And you're being told to keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So what I'm getting here, because the Hierophant came out, I'm getting here that this individual that you're afraid to commit to has different beliefs than you do. So are you afraid that it will just, possibly cause friction, or what is it that you're afraid of because of that? Well, it's saying here to just be temperate. So, just keep yourself temperate and, reclaim. Don't be afraid to reclaim what maybe you must have known this person. You must have, I don't know if it just didn't work out in the past or what, and you want to reclaim. Maybe it didn't really go anywhere at one time, but reclamation is here. So take that how you will. You're being called to have strength in this situation. I don't know what to do. Okay, what should you do? Let's see, what should you do? Well, what should you do? Transform yourself. Have patience and use your intuition. Allow yourself to see the big picture. Ask God for help. And remember, everybody has free will. You have free will. It's saying here, you have free will. Don't allow yourself to have illusions, okay? Make sure you're allowing yourself to see things clearly. Yeah, and your dreams also too may be helpful for you at this time. Prayer works. Pray. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayers. Yeah. Make sure you pray and then thank God for hearing them and answering them, okay? This is a journey. It's been a journey. We're seeing that. And it's saying your paths are unknown, but you are on track. So the path is unknown right now. You are on a journey and you're on track, but you need to understand some things, Gemini. Everything in your life changes according to your actions, because your thought, first it's a thought and then you put that thought into action. So if you never put any of your thoughts into action, like for example, go to this individual and let him know how you feel, okay, that individual is never going to know how you feel. All right. If you don't tell them, they don't know. And sometimes it just takes talking to somebody, okay? Opening your heart to them. And I don't see a reason here for you to be afraid. This is a wonderful individual here. This is a good individual. It doesn't look like she's cold or mean. She looks like she's just the motherly type, the understanding type, and just, she's single. It's showing that she's single, and she's just, doing what she needs to do in life. Yeah. Sometimes, how will you ever know? Gemini, how will you ever know if you don't say anything? Okay? We have so much in common. Maybe you must feel like you have a lot in common with this individual, but you're just scared and you have a secret. What's your secret? Oh no, what's your secret? Oh, for one, you find this person very interesting. You have a secret? You want to marry this person? Ooh, Gemini. Okay, express your love. You're being told, go ahead. Express your love. Go ahead. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? Don't hold back. Gemini, if you hold back, you will never have known and you will just kick yourself forever. Good fortune will come out of this, okay? Wow, that's truly awesome. So what do you been all up in your head for? Go ahead and make that romantic gesture, it says. Oh, look for a sign too. Like, so maybe in your dream, you may have a dream or something that tells you or gives you some information, some kind of, for some reason movement came to me, some kind of movement. Sacrifice and victim. Did you sacrifice this person and make him a victim, or do you feel like you were? Who was sacrificed and been a victim? Is that why you're afraid? Feel like there's judgment that will be called, that you'll be judged. Mercury just came out. You need to, okay, and he's kind of like juggling, so okay. Gemini, I feel like you need to communicate to this person that you victimized, that you hurt. You must have hurt this person, that you basically sacrificed and made them a victim, okay? You need to talk to this person about your juggling acts, okay? Maybe you're playing some games here, so you need to talk about it, okay? It's about finances. Yeah, finances and marriage. You need to talk about it, but you're afraid. Yeah, you're worried about it. This is like becoming a phobia for you. You need to like do something. Yeah, about vows. You need to talk about a marriage, about finances, about vows that were taken, how you victimized this individual. So maybe you married someone else. Maybe you married a Pisces that has Virgo in their chart, or maybe you're just not being petty anymore and you were. Maybe you have Virgo in your chart, okay. Celtic, so this is like you could be of like a different like descent as this individual as well, okay, and you could play guitar possibly. Yeah. Looks like one of you probably do. Revenge. You don't want revenge? I hope not. You don't want to get revenge, okay? Oh. Fated to suffer. So someone here, I feel like, may have got revenge in the past for something, okay? And you need to communicate about it. And the way that you got revenge is you sacrificed this Queen of Pentacles and made her a victim. Because I can see here you're a male, you're the King of Pentacles, okay? Which is the match to the Queen, okay? But you must have got revenge or something, but this was fated to happen, okay? To come in and offer the poisonous apple. She is like kind of reaching out to it, but she isn't accepting it necessarily. Yeah, triumph of lies. So any lies that we're told have been triumphed over. Yeah, and she's peaceful. She's peaceful among any thorns that were, you know, any lies that were said about her. She's peaceful amongst what all went down, okay, against her, as using her as a sacrifice, Gemini, okay? Yeah, she knows her power, okay? She knows her power. Because the crone, know your power. She knows her power. Yeah, shattered citadel. Yeah, you definitely shattered this relationship or situationship, whatever it may have been. But you are being told to open up, okay, to talk about this. This could have been someone that you were married to also. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Well, I hope you are. You're being told to have empathy also. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So I hope this is you feeling that way, Gemini. And you know, whatever wrongs that you have done, you can set out and do your best to make it right, but it is showing here that what you need to do is communicate, okay? And it's saying here that you are good enough, okay? And you're being asked, what do you need to release? There's something you need to release. And it is time to take action. Okay? All right, let's see if we can close this up. All right, if you want to be surrounded by angels, then you have to do what's right. Okay? You need to open up, you need to communicate. I'm going to pull another card in here if I can. Oh my goodness. These are kind of sticking together. Okay. Did you hurt your wrist or anything, like the ligaments in your wrist possibly? Yeah, yeah, which is an upper limb. You may have hurt your wrist. Okay. I don't see anything real major here though. Put passion and desire aside right now, okay? Just communicate. Maybe you need to communicate about the good fortune, okay? Yeah, put your desires aside, and you may not really desire to eat greens, and I'm seeing that, but you need to. You need to incorporate greens like Romanian lettuce and alfalfa and just, the green leaves. Incorporate them into your diet. I believe that you do need that, Gemini, okay? All right, let's just get one last card here. Let's see what comes out. And then we are going to close this up. So you got your answers. That's what you need to do, okay? You need to communicate. Yeah. You need to communicate about finances, about a marriage vows, about the revenge, about even beliefs. There's a lot to talk about here. Yeah, you need to talk. Communicate, Gemini. John chapter 3, verse 17. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Remember, he didn't come here to condemn you. He just wants to save, that's all. John chapter 14, verse 6. Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really know me, you will know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. So hopefully you've seen the Lord our God, our Father, and how love truly is the answer. And that's what it means to love, okay? All right, Gemini. I sure hope this helped you. Give you some insight into some things. Give you some answers. And do not be afraid. You're afraid. Let that go. Remember, fear is a liar. You just gotta do it anyway. All right. Bye for now. We'll see you soon.
The gods wept not. They knew the plan. The fall must come before I stand. I wasn't lost, just redesigned. A soul reborn beyond all time. I am the afterlife. I rise again. From shattered bones, I breathe within. My crown is cut from death and night. I am the Lord of hidden light. You thought I died, but I became the pulse beneath your fear and flame, the green that breaks through ash My silence speaks, my gaze can kill. I do not run,